Here's another project on the workbench today. This is a Yamaha T-7 Tuner, stereo tuner, AM FM. I'm going to take a look at for a friend. And the complaint on it is, even though it's plugged in, nothing happens when you hit the power button. Oh, I saw this blink just a little bit. So intermittent power application. So let's see if we can take it apart and figure out what's wrong with that switch. Okay, just 4 screws on the bottom here. Right here and here and on the other side, and the top comes off. And you can see this is a mechanically tuned. There's a real air gap capacitor there for the tuning. It's not a digital tuner. It's got this cool, I'm not sure what this is for, but there's a little plunger here on a solenoid which kind of engages this little motor here, and I guess does some kind of a remote tuning or memory tuning or something. That's kind of neat. But here is the switch for the power. It mechanically seems to be working, along with all these other switches. They're all identical styles that control all these things. So when the power comes in here, there's the 120, goes straight to this little transformer, and it's got a couple of taps off of it. And I measured this all the way out to here. It's like 17 volts AC. And so it looks like the power is getting to the board. It just doesn't seem to be getting switched through that switch. At least that's what it looks like. So that's where we'll have to keep investigating. Alright, 4 screws, and I took the bottom off this Yamaha tuner. So that's nice. I mean, you'll be able to get to the top and the bottom of the board. Very cool. And we'll see if I can zoom in on the switch here so we can see it. Whoops, went out of focus. Okay, there we go. This is right here is the switch. Power switch. You can see cracks there. You can see the connectors of the switch, or the pins of the switch moving around as I turn it on and off. So I think it's just bad solder connections. So I'll go ahead and resolder those up and see if that fixes the problem here. Alright, got those soldered up, and looks like it's working. As you can see here, when I hit the on button, you get all green lights. Off button, they go off. Back here. So, looks like that was the only problem. So I'll put this back together. I'm going to clean up the solder flux off of this, and we'll give it a good test. See if that's anything wrong with it. Alright, got the covers back on, and got this plugged into my audio system over there. So you hit the power, and looks like the radio is working. So that switch, soldering the switch on was the only real problem that this thing seemed to have. So another one fixed and ready to go back to its owner.